Yeah, I really like all the doctors here. Dr. Mortazavi, Dr. Sodi, Dr. Taki. They've all been involved with this process since the beginning.
I was treated by Dr. Taki because I had a stroke that paralyzed the left side of my body. And he removed the blood clot in my brain and saved me.
Dr. Sodi operated and removed the blood clot from my brain and saved my life.
He was extraordinarily successful in removing the clot on my right.
I had a brain tumor, and he operated on me, and here I am.
We've been through a lot of doctors, a lot of dead ends, and it was nice because you come to him and all the dead ends are gone. And it's nothing but solutions at this institute.
I knew I was getting the best care available in probably Southern California.
The treatment that I received was far and above any other treatment I think that is out there.
Before he took her in the OR, he looked at me and he said, I gotta be honest, the odds aren't good here. There is a 1/3 chance that your mom's gonna die on the table. There is the 1/3 chance that she will make it, but she'll be severely impaired. And there's a 1/3 chance that she'll make it, and you'll never know the difference.
I am so thankful that he was the one that was on call when I had my emergency.
He was just a doctor on call that night, and I'm glad he was.
I think the biggest lesson I learned is you have to trust in your doctor.
He knows what he's saying. You know, you can just get that feeling that you can trust on what he's saying to you.
Every time I came in to have a surgery, I never had a fear, any fear. And I knew all of the complications that could happen, and I knew none of them would happen.
Part super intelligence and part magician, and he is about as thorough as it gets, and nothing gets by him.
He's just not a normal doctor.
I got the impression that he was a special doctor.
Really cares about his work and takes it seriously, and really cares about his patients too.
He gave my husband and son his cell phone number, and he was reachable, which is remarkable.
With him, he knows how to talk to people. He knows how to communicate. He genuinely cares for his patients.
And even in the hospital when I was in there, he worked so many hours, I'd have to tell him to go home. But he just is very dedicated.
He doesn't treat you like a client. He treats you like a friend, like it's his family that he's taking care of.
He appeared like he was part of the family. Like he really was. He was there to do everything like that for me.
I'm the mother, and I've watched my son over 2 years progress. And I'm always saying, oh, Jalen, you're doing great, you're doing great. It's one thing, because I'm the mother. But when he sees Dr. Mortazavi and Dr. Mortazavi says it, he confirms what I've said. It's like another push for Jalen to go to the next step.
And it was almost like, you know, we're on this journey together. It's not like he's just treating me as a doctor, but it's a healing journey that we're on together.
He listened, and quite a few of the doctors that I had seen before didn't listen. They just told me, this is what's wrong and we can't fix it, instead of listening to my problems.
And if he gets the idea that you're not understanding what he's saying, either by your body language or a question, he takes the time to make sure that you understand everything that's going on.
He honestly, how busy he is, he will take the time, sit you down and draw diagrams so you really understand what's going on. Before he leaves the room, he'll say, do you have any questions? Here are the next steps. Here is where I predict your mom will be in 24 hours. I mean, he honestly will take the time, and he's the busiest man that I've probably met ever.
He waited till I was finished. He didn't walk out of the room like a lot of doctors do. You know, you can see him backing out and trying to leave, and he waited until I was finished asking questions.
And he always takes a lot of time with you. It's not like some doctors that go, Okay, in and out. Okay, nurse, take her do this. No, he always explains everything and extends, time with you.
He surrounds himself with a wonderful staff that's very, very patient-oriented. You can tell just the way you're treated when you walk in the door, how the appointments are made, and the nurses.
The nurses love him. They think that he is just one of the most awesome doctors around the facility.
He's a miracle doctor, and I'm blessed to have found him and blessed not to have any other side effects.
I am 100% sure he is the reason I am back to 100% normal. I'm working full time.
She made it 100%. It's amazing. He's literally a miracle worker. My mom calls him a magician.
There was a time where one of my friends was in a different hospital and he had a stroke. And I talked to the family and I'd recommended a transfer to Dr. Mortazavi.
Oh, I'd recommend him highly. He's a wonderful doctor, a wonderful man.
If any of my friends or family would have a stroke, I would definitely try to get them to Dr. Sodi.
And I've told everybody that I know, if you ever have any problems like this, this is the most wonderful man I have ever run into.
He has high recommendations of one of the best neurosurgeons in the country, and I'm sure global.
We would recommend California Institute of Neuroscience to anybody that's having any conditions whatsoever.